Hi beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna just do a quick little little something in this video in regards to my degree, the degree that I did, because I'm sure many of you have questions. So let us begin. Why did I do it? So why did I choose physics as my undergrad and my postgrad? So essentially it was an integrated masters. The reason I chose physics is because I just enjoy it, like, especially, I'm not gonna bore you guys, but I really like things in regards to quantum and particle physics. And when I was doing my A-levels, we started learning about the Higgs boson and all that jazz, and that really sparked my interest. So that was one of the reasons. Also, of course you have that indecisive, well, some people may not, but slightly I was indecisive in regards to which course to pick, because it was out of mathematics or physics, and I thought more or less physics, because number one, I just find it really interesting, and I feel like it's definitely applied physics, oh Lord have mercy, it's applied mathematics. So essentially everything that you do within physics, of course, relates to physical situations, and you use math, so it's the same thing. And yeah, because I'm good at maths, I was just like, it's either or, one of those. And yeah, I was like, I'm not trying to just do all theories without any things to back it up, like actual physical, what would I call it? Yeah, like physical representations to actually explain it. So in regards to like mechanics, for example, you there's evidence that showcases all this stuff, or in regards to forces, gravitation, and gravity, all of that jazz. You have F equals ma, blah blah, but you can explain it, of course, from Newton's law, etc, etc. So yeah, that is the main reason why I chose physics number one, because I really enjoy it and I love particle physics and quantum physics. So yeah, that sparked my interest to start. How was it? I mean, like, I would say overall I enjoyed it. However, I just feel like what I wanted to do, I didn't get to do until literally the end of my course. So within third year was the time where I was able to pick up like all particle physics, quantum stuff, advanced quantum physics, all of that jazz. So that was literally the only time I was able to really delve into something the stuff that I really enjoy. Initially, it was more or less, what would I say, the first and second year was more to do with, I would say, foundation. So I took like linear algebra for first and second year, because not first and second year, in first year, because that would help with quantum later on. What else? Yeah, so everything within first and second was mainly like to do with gravity, relativity, and motion and relativity. What else? Yeah, it was mainly those things and some quantum light stuff, which I like, but it was more or less just heavily like saturated. Yeah, it was, sorry, heavily what's the word, focused heavily focused on gravity and motion relativity. Like, I really like motion relativity, don't get me wrong, but I feel like application is slightly more difficult, or challenging to do, because you'll be thinking, oh yeah, this is it, but it's really that. But it's like, it's a concept, it's easy to understand, but also it's quite difficult to understand at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, there's just so many rules and shit, so I don't know, but yeah. Overall it's all right. Like, once you, of course, keep going with doing questions and just reiterating, rereading certain stuff till you understand it, it's cool. But I don't know, motion relativity ain't really for me. Next one, gravity and all that jazz. In regards to planets, if I'm being totally honest, I absolutely hate it. I first and second year, like they were really killing me with that. Like I hated it. Of course it's calm like in regards to doing it, but you know when it's just something that you don't enjoy doing. Yeah, that was one of them. I really dislike astronomy with a passion. I'm not sorry. Yeah, I'm not sorry. I just don't like it. Like, yeah, it may be good at it, but I hate it. I would not pick it up as a optional module or like just in my free time. I find it really boring and I just don't like it. So yeah, I mean, it was nice when we did the whole white dwarf stuff in GCSEs, but after that I was like, this is dry. There's never going to be a point where I'm going to need to project out of this world with a fucking rocket. So I just found it's just unnecessary for me. So yeah, I just didn't like it. But yeah, moving on. My experience, how was my experience? Well, standards, I was the only black person, or black women especially, black woman on my course. That was just standard. How do I feel about it? No type of way, because I deserve to be here like any other person, if not more, because I work my ass off. Well, didn't really work my, but you know, I worked to get here. You know, it just didn't fall into my lap. What else? Now I can speak about this because I got my certificates and stuff, so I don't care. But yeah, I mean, naturally, I feel like every black person, regardless of where you go, there's always, you know, people that will discriminate against you or are racist. Yeah, so I did experience racism on my course. That's just it. I mean, a lot of times in regards to my lecturers, they were all calm, they were cool. None of them were all fine with me. But the students, if I talk, you know, that was slightly different. I would say I literally only made like 1 or 2 friends on my actual course. And one of them, like, she's so proper cool. She's Portuguese, you know. She was really lovely. She's doing her PhD now. But yeah, she was like the first person that approached me while all of them were just doing, you know, the looks. Yeah, what would I say? Like when we used to do like labs and stuff like that, and especially when you get to choose it in like second and third year, I believe, yeah, the people refused to work with me, and it's like, well, not, would I say refuse? Well, I would literally be working by myself and I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm good. I will do what I need to do. If I need to ask questions, I will, you get me? But like, there was a lot of stuff, or, you know, the looks, you know, sometimes not even, or always trying to listen in to certain conversations you're having. What else can I say that they would do? Like, it was only like after a while when I would speak to like, say, one of them, then, you know, they'll start like laughing or whatever. And it's, oh my gosh, like, she's proper cool, you know. Haha, she's actually quite funny and she's, you know, smart. Well, boy would not be on this course if I was that. But I digress. So then that's when it all started to be like all chummy and trying to start talking to me and, you know, asking questions and like, oh, Tony, you did this. So could you like explain or talk me through this particular what do you call it? What was he doing? Experiment or whatever. And it's just like, oh, okay. Because before you were here doing, if one of them even asked me for a pen, did they give me back? But it's okay. But yeah, so there's that. I think as well when I worked for, I remember when I was working in the department, I only did like a week there until they told me, oh, sorry. They're like, oh, sorry, we got complaints. And yeah, so we're not gonna take you on for, you know, the remaining of the time that I was meant to do. So it's like, you know, when you're in the physics department and then you have potential students come in, it's perfectly fine for me. Like I was good, but I just, you know, when the energy is just off, I feel like you people know what I'm talking about when I say the energy is off, or you walk into a place, it's almost like, then I had one girl that happened to be a student as well, maybe in a year above or something, kept coming up to me asking, oh, so are you a physics student? Well, though I would not be working here if I was not. Oh, so what year are you in? told her, I was like, I was in my first year at that time, going into my second. It's like, oh, well, oh, okay. Okay. Then she would come, you know, when they'll come back every single time. And then there was one time I went to a bathroom, or I just went inside to take a quick break and get some water. This bitch kept following me. It's like, you shouldn't be in here. And it's like, honestly, fuck off. And like, even when I'll be outside, like, it's like there's nothing I would be doing, yeah, or anything I could be doing, and it's a problem to her. Don't understand why. These times, these lot will be chatting non-fucking stop in front of me, yeah. There'll be a whole crew of them. No one saying anything. I don't chat to nobody, you know. Understand that. But me, I would just go to the bathroom. You come and follow me. What is your problem? But yeah, and then she'll just keep doing that. And I remember I was like talking to a couple of PhD students. She'll just and it's like, honey, just stop, or try and tell me, oh, you're not supposed to be on your phone. You've been on your phone non-stop. This is my break. What the fuck are you talking about? But you know, you gotta hold it in. You know, and she always had a problem. All of them there. There was even another one that was like the head there. I don't even know what the fuck they were. I think they were like supervising. All of a sudden, every single time I'm going to take parents or students on a tour, oh yes, make sure you tell me every time you're going. I need to know. Big man thing. One time they saw me go up, yeah. I understand, none of the other people, I've clocked it, none of the other people had that same issue, but it as well. So yeah, I go upstairs, and then one of the other people coming upstairs to try and find me is like, oh, where are you? Seeing that I'm literally taking people onto, oh, okay, oh, he just wanted to know where you were. Where the fuck else would I be? But anyway, yeah, so it was just like stuff like that. And you know, when you just constantly feeling eyes on you, almost as though, and I had my hair out natural as well. That's when my hair was long. So it was just like, how fucking dare you be in the physics department type thing. That's the energy I was getting. And yeah, there was what didn't make sense to me is that I'm doing my job, I'm doing it perfectly well. I would even make them aware that, okay, because of where I'm coming from, I won't be able to arrive exactly at the time, but I'll be here before the thing starts, which they agreed to. So, but anyway. So yeah, like they would just be acting somehow. These times they'll be talking non-stop when they should be taking people on tours. Me that's doing the work, yeah? Understand that. But then there's always an issue with me. Don't know what the issue is. Well, I do know what the fucking issue is, but I fucking digress. Yeah, it got really like, and one of them, he was like, that head guy was just bare rude, man. Honestly, sometimes you just have to hold it, but I was really trying, and I honestly hated that job because they just made it a living hell with the way they were acting towards me. Yeah, they were just horrible. It's like everyday surveillance, but you're not even doing your fucking job yourself, so why are you watching what I'm doing when I'm doing it correctly? Yeah, but yeah, so that was one experience there that I didn't like. And then on top of that, I went into the office. Apparently someone had reported me. For what reason? It's because, they couldn't even explain it to me. She said, it was just a couple of complaints. And I was like, I knew it was probably this bitch because she didn't like the fact that I was just being here present, you know. But yeah, and understand that girl, we were both doing the same job, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't give a fuck if my presence irritates the shit out of you because of my skin. I don't care. But yeah, it was, she had a fucking, I don't know, vendetta against me. I don't know what her issue, well, I know what her issue is, but it's like, I don't apologize. I'm here just the way everyone else is here. So yeah, it was that. And yeah, so when I went to the office, it was a whole, like, the lady, some other lady that deals with everything, couldn't tell me. She was just getting flustered. Oh, it's just, you know, we just got come there. So, you know, I was like, okay, so what exactly and who exactly was it? So I know, you know, because I had a feeling. who and what it was. Yeah, it's just, yeah, we just thought it was, yeah, from stuttering. I was like, okay, it's fine. It is why I don't even want to work here for the rest of the time, because the other students, well, the PhD students were lovely, but the other students were just horrible. Oh, I mean, I spoke to my friend about this from Portugal, but that was on this course as well. But yeah, I don't know the people's names, but they were just horrible, man. And it's just like, I deserve to be here as much as any other person. So if you are upset because you see what I look like, that's your personal problem that you need to sort out, my G. Not me, your problem. Sort that shit out, because I don't give a... Oh, in regards to grading. What did I say? Of course, I feel like everybody gets all caught up with the whole, you want to make sure you get a high grade, or you want to get a first or 2-1, etc., etc. But what you have to deep and at the end of the day is, it doesn't really matter as long as you get your degree, because a lot of times we get stuck up on all that jazz. But when you go out in the big bad world, as everyone would like to say or call it, it means absolutely nothing. Like, as long as you have a degree, that's it. Like, you'll be rubbing shoulders with people that have first 2-1s, 2-2s, 2-3s, thirds, you know, like, or some don't even have degrees. Do you get me? Like, it genuinely doesn't matter. As long as you have a degree, that is the main thing, you know? That is the main thing. On top of that, it's like, people need to understand it doesn't necessarily matter about your, the grading to an extent. It's more or less about your experience. Yeah. So for example, some people that do have first, that I know a friend of mine as well, also, well, a couple of friends of mine, it's like, it doesn't equate to experience, you know, because some people, you know, a lot of times it's like they get it because they work super hard, but they have no experience to show for it, and that's what you don't want. And also, having a high grade doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be good for a particular job. That's what people get stuck up on. Like, every time, oh my god, I didn't get this, I didn't get that, da, 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 da. But at the end of the day, that doesn't mean shit, because if you if you go into that particular profession that you want to go into, and you know, someone that's got a first is like, oh yeah, that's great, you got a first, blah, 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 you got this, that, and the other, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to perform well, because in regards to your profession and all, it's completely different from bookwork. Being intellectually smart and well, being able to do I would say do exams well, do well in exams, and your work profession experience, right? Sorry, your work profession is completely different. Like, grading from uni means absolutely nothing in regards to your profession, because okay, they may be linked depending on what you're doing, but it doesn't mean that you'll be marvelous at that. Like, someone can not even have a degree or get, as you would call it, like a third or something, which is perfectly fine, and it's like they're amazing at the job. But someone that has a first doesn't have the same, so doesn't have social skills because I know a lot of them are so awkward. You know, they're sweet, but very, very cannot interact, you know, basic, I would say, interviewing skills as well, they just don't have. Yeah, and that all comes down to, it doesn't necessarily matter about the grading, it's about the experience. And regardless of whatever you studied, and where you want to go, you will get there regardless, because what you need to be is determined and, you know, have a mission and get the experience, or get some experience. And as I always say, transferable skills. If you have a skill, i.e., I don't know, you know how to use Excel, or you're good with computers, good computer literacy, and you got to do something in, I don't know, you got to do presentations, or you got to do you got to be organized or something. Like, you can easily say, well, I kind of do that through you know, the computer shit. Oh my gosh, that's not a good example. Let me give you a better one. Transferable skill. So if they say, for example, they want someone that is receptive to change, for example, and you know, you've done a course where it's like you have completely different modules all the time and you have to constantly learn on a whim. Well, let me talk in regards to myself, because I had to learn like so many different things. It's always like a different way or different method as to how to do stuff. I could say, oh, that's a transferable skill that, you know, you can include in that, if that makes sense, and, you know, make it, web it together. But yeah, so I think I've gone on a tangent, but yeah, that was it. So I feel like in regards to grading, honestly, it doesn't matter. In regards to myself, my grading, I feel like if you see my Twitter or my tweet or whatever, you'll see. Honestly, yeah. Like, I would not tell my dad this, because you know how Nigerian parents are, and yeah, even though he's born and bred here, he's still got the, you know, that the Nigerianness is still heavily in him. Yeah, so of course I got what I got. Yeah, I could have definitely got a first if I wanted to, but that would mean no social life, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing that. Like, I wanted to enjoy, because I feel like in uni, that's the only time that you can genuinely just be free. Like, that's the last time of like freedom. You'd be like, hey, you can go out, but your parents calling you every single time. You know, you can do house parties. Yeah, I hosted a house party that was lit. Like, you can just enjoy, just let, you know, meet new people, all this jazz, go cross country to a different, you know, uni area, like, you know, rather than be on the phone, be in a library every single night. Like, nah, like, one of my friends, love her, like, she got a first, but I was like, honey, I don't want to do what you were doing. She was like, when she'll be telling me, oh yeah, she's in the she'll be working from like 6 p.m. all the way to like 5 a.m. in the morning, sleep for like 2-3 hours, be up for lectures and repeat. I was like, nah, body not be firewood. And that is not me. I was just like, honestly, I would actually just that would be so dry. I just no. I like enjoyment. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, 2-1 is calm. 2-1, 2-2, whatever. All of them are calm. But yeah. Yeah, it was calm. I was just like, honestly, it was still get a good grade and enjoy life, chop life, because you know, it's just come and kill us. Yeah, so yeah, I enjoyed. I mean, yeah, we made a name for ourselves, me and my girl. I'll probably do a video with her on how we met sometime. But yeah, it was a good time. I mean, I was here enjoying myself, going out, doing all the lot. When it's time to revise, we do that a couple weeks before exam season. Like, you gotta be smart with it, wise with it even. But yeah, like, I was like, I need to enjoy, man. I cannot come and kill myself because of degree. It is fine. It is not by force, okay? So yeah, I enjoyed as well as doing my work and stuff. Gotta find that balance. And I would always advise other students or people thinking to go to uni, whatever, that make sure you enjoy yourself, because once you leave, like, that's it. That's literally it, unless you go back in to study again. Like, yeah, a couple people that I know, a couple of my friends that are refusing to come into the real world. But yeah, like, enjoy yourself. Go to the fucking party. Don't be like, I got this thing due next week. Bruv, like I say, plan your time well. If it is, do half an hour each day of the work, yeah, or an hour each day, do that, yeah. But don't stifle. Do not stop yourself from having fun, because you need to have fun, yeah. Because if you don't, you're gonna feel it. And yeah, man, uni can be mad depressing. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it can be mad depressing. So don't even. But yeah, just enjoy, work and play, work, play. You know, work hard, play hard, simples. So I'm saying simples. But yeah, like, it was fine. I think I had a little mishap within second year because I got I was like in a really deep depression for other reasons that I won't discuss right now. But yeah, it was bad. So yeah, I ended up just redoing that year. Yeah, and then I spoke to my tutor, my personal tutor. He's amazing. He's like the best. He made sure, or he kind of like told me, I'm not gonna say persuade, told me like, you better stay on this course, because I was trying to move to a bachelor's, but it was like, you know, you're more than capable, especially with my results, all that jazz. So I was like, okay, we'll stay on it. And it paid off because your girl got a master's in physics. So yeah. And of course in the master's year, which was this final year, what did I have to do? Oh yeah, I was working part-time while also doing the degree. Pardon me, doing the master's. How was it? Honestly, how did I manage it? I don't know. Like, you just do it. Does that make sense? Like, you don't necessarily think about it, you just do it. Like, there'll be times I'll be like, oh, I don't know how long it can go, but you still do it. I don't know how I managed to figure out the timings and shit in regards to like my work uni work, or my masters and shit, and in regards to my work on the weekends. Girl, I don't know how I did it. Like, I even forgot, my friend even reminded me that I was even going out to people's birthdays. I didn't, on the weekends too. I was like, I don't even remember any of that. That's how you know how it was a long year. I don't know. So yeah, I managed to do it. So it's you can more than, I'm getting my tongue tied right now. Yeah, more than capable of doing it. Like, it was fine. I mean, it felt like hell, but you know, made it through. It's all good in the hood, and I'm here. So yeah, it was alright. It worked out in the end, and also nobody wants to leave uni broke. Like, being uni broke ain't cute. So yeah, I was just like, might as well. So yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, it wasn't easy, but we did it, man. Is what it is. I did it. Yeah, and especially during Corona as well. Oh Lord, I honestly, in regards to my master supervisor, he was worst. Yeah, I can say this because my channel. Yeah, he was fucking worst, mate. Like, you know, those people that he changed our project like 5 times, and I was just so over it. And it's like, you know, when you don't, you know, you kind of have an inkling of what you're doing, but you don't. And it's nearing the end of it's nearing the time where was it? Yeah, it was like getting up to March, and it's like we just about figured out what the hell we were doing, because he kept changing it, because the stuff that he initially told us to do, no one had ever done it. And then he was saying, oh yeah, you know, well, my PhD student figured it out. I understand PhD is like 2 years, a year and a half / 2 years. We didn't have that. We only had 3 months, or even less than that, because we had break. So yeah, so it was so annoying, and trying to get a hold of him, trying to message him, asking questions, it was always an issue. Like, he would say, oh yeah, just let me know, and it's just like, we try to, you know, be like, oh, come, let's meet up type thing, so you can sort out the lab shit, and there's always crickets, you know. I remember the last message I sent him in March, he did not respond, so I had to just, in regards to that master's thesis, I just did whatever, like, I just thought, you know, it took a while. It took like, because of course, you know, Corona happened and all of that, so that added more fuel to the fire. With already terrible supervisor. So yeah, we just had to figure it out for ourselves. Me and my partner, but we both, of course, we got our results. I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, with what we had before Corona properly hit in March, then I was just like, all right, I'm just going to have to use this and just figure it out. So, boy, I was writing bullshit. I even know, man. but we passed, we did well, you know, we did well, so it's all right. It wasn't that bad. And then we had to do like a whole Viva. I had to talk to 2 other like I call it specialists or some shit, like PhD students or one of them people's. Yeah. So there was a couple stuff that we had to do and some other like master's coursework, just best stuff. But yeah, so I did it and I passed all of it, so you know, I'm here. A graduate, what would I say, a physics master's graduate at that. Like, yeah, I'm gassed because the fuck. If y'all know how like this final year as well, if you know how much stress I was under, it was insane. Like, I stopped tweeting and all of that jazz during that time, and I just came with all my socials because it was a lot, man. It really was. But you know, it's over now and I'm happy because I'm excited for the next chapter. So yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, next step, wow, we going into my career path. I'm really interested in tech, so, oh, and I did an internship in this break. Of course, some kind of still working, no, not kind of, I am still working part-time, so I was doing a little bit of, you know, self-development. So yeah, I've been just doing a couple internships and shit like that. So I did one tech internship and I was like, bitch, this is what I want to do, because I've done like office jobs and all, like, especially when I'll be on break from uni, I'll do that, and it's just like, it was so boring. Like, I just realized I can't do a job where my mind isn't being stimulated. Like, it's dry. I think that's why I really like physics as well, is because like there's new stuff, it's always something different, nothing's the same. So yeah, I realized that I need something that is mentally stimulating. Office job went for me. So yeah, when I did that tech thing, I was like, oh my god, this is what I want to do. It's quite similar to physics in regards to, like, you know, use different parts of your mind. Also there's like the coding aspect, like in regards to my course. Of course, I've had to do quite a bit of coding, and I was like, oh, I would love to be able to, you know, rather than it being physics related, switch into some tech related thing. And also that's where the shmoney's at, so bitch, I'm there. So yeah, that's about it for me right now. Yeah, I'm excited for the next thing, new things, because it's been a long time coming. You know, so yeah, that is it, I believe. Last thing I have to say to people, to all of you guys, especially those of you that have progressed into your next stages of your, I would say, education, congrats. I'm proud of all of you guys, because it hasn't been easy, especially during this corona time. It's been mad. So I'm proud of y'all. Keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing, you know, you're gonna be amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie. What else I have to say? Also, to those of you that are either when I say going into your A levels and trying to think about what you want to do, one thing I would advise you to do is do not do something that your parents or a relative has told you, or I don't know, someone that you're close to or whatever has told you to do or persuaded you to do, because at the end of the day, it's you that's going to do that course. So you need to make sure you enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy it, oh my god, I can tell you, you're actually gonna hate it. You're going to, you know, ones where it's like it's a chore to just revise, it's a chore to do anything related to that degree. So best to those of you that choose to do a degree, you don't have to. But yeah, like, honestly, use sense, yeah, and pick something that you will enjoy. Okay, don't listen if they're here going that, just tell them hush. No, I don't give a heck. It's you, it's your life. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Alright? Yeah, don't listen to nobody. That's my philosophy. That's what I live by. So yeah, and I've seen people that they've been doing what other people have told them to do. It did not end well. Like they their parent, their like dad told them, oh, do this course, something to do with computer science or some shit. That's not what they wanted to do, and did it. First year failed, did it again, failed. Went and changed course. First year failed. Second, did it again, failed. Then moved to a different course. I don't know what's happened now, but I think the course that he then moved on to, he was really enjoying. Like last time. That's what I'm saying. And I know every single time he's speaking to me, it was like, he didn't want to do those courses. So, and I could see how it was having a toll on his mental health as well. So guys, please, I'm using God to beg you, please pick something that you enjoy. Okay, don't listen to them, don't listen to other people, because they're not the ones that's doing it. It's you doing it, all right? It's you. So you need to be happy, okay? So with that being said, I gotta go because it is, oh shit, oh my god, time is flying. Wait, I need to check. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, time is actually flying. I'm supposed to be going out for dinner right now, so I gotta go. So yeah, hopefully that answered all your questions. If you have any more, just ask in the comment section and I will answer them. And yeah, I mean, if you have any more other questions as well, which is personal to you and you don't feel like you want to ask it in the comment section, make sure, yeah, just DM me on Twitter or something and then I'll get back to you. Well, I'll try my hardest to. Hopefully it's not a large influx. But yeah, I'll get back to you, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna see you later. I hope I'm not late again. I don't know, I shouldn't be late. But yeah, so speak to you later, guys. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace.